What up, down? Look at the team today. Hey, before we go any further, man, I'd like to say happy holidays to everybody out there watching us. We see our guy Big Ragu is definitely in the Christmas spirit right here, and I don't know, I'm kind of a Christmas Grinch, but I'm in the spirit as well, man. I'm in for kids having a great time and enjoying this holiday season. How you fellas doing during these holidays?
Doing good. Good evening. Good evening, Wham. DJ, what's happening,
Man,
my guys?
man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm feeling good, man. You know what though? I kind of started off my day bad. I missed trash day on fucking just before Christmas. That's all fucking bad. Come on, y'all. Tell me something about that, y'all. If y'all in the chat, how many of y'all ever missed trash day before Christmas? I got
Hey,
a hell of a
man,
week ahead of me, bro.
take some of that trash to work with you.
That's it. When nobody's looking, just dump it off somewhere. Put it in a good spot. Just don't throw it, anywhere. But
Hey,
oh man,
believe it or not, it's a $500 fine in LA for dumping. It's so bad with people dumping stuff. It's just kind of
Yeah,
sad sometimes. But I was
yeah.
just kidding. Definitely don't do that.
no,
I,
hell no.
I definitely
No, we ain't that bad. We ain't that bad off. We ain't that bad off. We just gonna have to get another one, man. We're gonna have to buy another one, man. They're gonna be
absolutely,
picking up
man.
two from me.
Hey, or just take your time, man. Bag it up, put it to the side, and when the
Yeah.
time is right, let it go on down, man. But you got the little ones out of the group, so I know ain't no getting around the Christmas spirit for you, my brother.
Ain't getting around it, bro. Ain't getting around it. Right after this, man, about to go break out and get some last minute shit. You already know how it go.
Yeah.
Go and bring out a boat. That means bring out another 1,000, okay? Because things nowadays are expensive, buddy. But
For real.
yeah, man. Just brief about this week. Got a couple bowl games finally jumping off today. I was on Charlotte Tough for the over and ended up having to go live and smash it the other way because the winds was up to 25 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't account for that, but that's what it was. So, it came kind of close, but not really. But I got it at 40 and a half. I smashed it again. No, I smashed it first at 43, and then I smashed it again at 40 and a half and got them both. So I did turn that around, and now Kent State don't look bad out here versus Utah State. But our guy Jordan, Jordan Love. That's Jordan Love. And Mountain West is Josh Love and Jordan Love. But Jordan Love looked good today, man. He looks like he want to go out. Me and Wham talked about that earlier. He looks like he want to go out in the blaze of glory, man. I think I do have the under in this one, but I think I'm burnt. Unless they got some halftime adjustments right here. It's sitting at a nice number right here at 37. I got 70 and a half. But
All right.
halftime adjustments could put me in the right direction. But
Not a lot of field goals going on there.
nah, they going for the score. But we talked about this quite a few times, me and you, Big Greg Oog, this week. But looks like that. Like I said, that 7 was dangerous, and the 7 for Kent State looks nice as we speak right now,
Yeah.
leading 20
Yeah.
to 17. How about that Charlotte game? You was on Buffalo in that Charlotte game?
Yeah, 6.5 in the contest play. I didn't be honest with you. I kind of wanted to take a wait, not a wait and see, but I gave out Buffalo minus the 6.5, but I didn't get involved in the game because the winds. I knew Buffalo was going to eat on the ground, and I know Charlotte. Benny LeMay, he's solid running back too, so I figured he would eat. But Buffalo's defensive line is pretty stout, so I guess they kind of shut him down. And then I'm not sorry, not Benny LeMay. Benny LeMay's on Charlotte. The other kid that ran for like over 400 plus yards in 2 games on Charlotte side of the ball. So they kind of knocked him down. But Benny LeMay had a pretty good game though overall, I believe.
Yeah, that was a good one. Jumped off earlier, man. I love those early games. Can't get enough of those.
Right.
So it seems
Right.
like I always figure out how to get the money out of those early games. But how about you, Wham? How's it going for basketball? I mean, I think we talked about that Knicks earlier today, and I ended
Yeah.
up I got a glitch on my computer and doubled up on the Knicks, and they getting smashed right now. But we'll see, man. That's a magic number that I got. The magic number's been
Yeah.
working fairly well so far.
What's the
So
magic number?
It's basically when teams are favored in the NBA minus 500, they usually cover. But this team was favored at minus 525 at one point in time. By the time the game jumped off, it went down to like 450. So I've been watching to see when games are at a certain number, what is the outcome, And I've been watching this.
Right.
I've been watching this in NBA, and I'm 5-2 in NBA. I just been taking it really slow. I shouldn't have doubled up on this at all, but I kind of do a money line par on one side because the five minus 500 is a money line play because most of the games that I've took at minus 500 NBA they cover on the money line. But I've seen from watching it a lot of times they don't cover ATS. So this time I took a lean because our guy Ski Profit he kind of mentioned something about the Knicks. So I said the 500 can be tricky now that it went down to 450 and it might have action at the Knicks. But the game is not over. They are down by 20
Right.
in the first half. The game's not over. And then in basketball, being down by 20 early is kind of a bad thing because
Yeah.
teams seem to close that gap. But we'll see what happens in that one. It's just, I'm up, so I'm going to keep testing the waters. You know what I'm saying? But before we go too far in NBA, let's talk a little college bowl games like we did earlier. But I just want everybody to take note about the Boston and sauce extravaganza for the college bowl games. This garage is killing
It's
me, man.
spicy. Spicy. It's all in his nose. It's
You
so
gotta quit eating
spicy.
that
It's all
Mexican
in his
food,
mouth.
man. That Mexican
No,
shit's
it's
messing
that
you up.
I'm in the garage and with the garage crack and the air is a little allergies. I don't have no cold or nothing, but it's just allergy. But here we go. The Boston and sauce NCAA football um, bowl extravaganzas, a $300 prize over on the SBR forum. Make sure y'all go join that. It's about 200 people in there now. We'd love to get plenty of more of y'all in there. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late. You only have to put in 30 picks to qualify for the prize. And
Mhm.
there's a ton of bowl games left, so not too late. Excuse me to jump in
To get
on
in
that one,
there, yeah, yeah,
man.
y'all
I'm gonna
jump
let
in
I'm gonna
there.
let y'all take over for a second.
Yeah, y'all jump up
All
in
right.
there, man.
Ooh, my man. All right.
Wow,
All right,
Spicy,
man.
spicy.
man.
Drink
That's
some
what it
water,
is,
my brother.
man.
Drink some water.
Yeah, drink some
I
water,
got I,
bro.
I
That
You
got a
hot
know.
sauce is
peppermint.
kicking. That hot
I,
sauce is kicking.
yeah, I've been eating a lot of chicken lately.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Hey,
I just
hey,
got matter of fact, eating. I just took my wonderful wife out for dinner, and as soon as I walked in the door, I jumped right on the machine, and boom, we were rolling. So that's why you see me
nice.
earlier. But that contest, 30 plays is the minimum, and you could. Some guys are playing 60. They're playing every game and the side total. So go in and smash it. It's $300 free money. Take a shot. Take a big swing at it. A fun contest, and you get a little bit of bragging rights to boot. So you know how us
Right.
slow baggers we like to talk a lot of smack. So it's going to be a fun little contest. And speaking of contests, we'll talk about some of our plays that we have in the Pick Six contest, and then some of our looks going into the weekend on the NFL side. So, what about
Oh,
Wham? What's Wham got? What are you going, Wham? You on anything tonight in the NBA?
So I got my guy Dilfer. He asked the question, "What's the would I smash Portland?" I mean, I'm on some fade Orlando shit, but at the same time, you look at them having the last 5 games. I'm sorry, the last 5 games for Orlando. They've been possibly like shooting about the same amount of threes as Portland, which is kind of scary to me. But as far as the 3 point percentage for Portland, they've been having at least about 6 more rebounds than Orlando. So I think that probably has something to do with Vucevic getting worked into the lineup. I'm kind of sketched on this game because he asked about the Orlando Magic Portland game that's coming on at 7 o'clock. I was thinking Portland most likely though, Dilfer, to be honest with you. But I'm kind of sketched out. I'm just kind of sketched out just because I think it could be some sort of improvement coming towards this Orlando Magic team. And I might be just biased because I've been trying to fade myself out of this damn Southwest pick. You know what I mean? I've been doing pretty good because I've been trying to fade Orlando. Maybe I'm thinking about taking Orlando here at a money dog price. So I don't know.
that's what's up right there. And I had to take a little time out to give a shout out to the chat. Our
You
guy
Mike.
DX I take a little time out to get some love up to the chat, man. Our guy Alex Ramirez, DX Fowler, Paco Healy's in the house, and guess who came to visit? We got two special guests in the house right now. Two guys we love that are great cappers, and that's definitely the one and only Peter Loshak is in here with us, and also the guy, the wild and crazy guy with some great knowledge on handicapping and experience. Our guy Sonny Vega is also in here, man. So just shout out to those guys for coming to join us on a Friday.
That's an early Christmas gift for us guys to have those guys in our company. We appreciate it, and much love and respect, man. Always.
Hey, I tell you this much, you know, moments like these is, you know, when I get down and I get tired and exhausted from the shows and all that kind of stuff, you know, I think back to, hey, you know, Peter Lojak came through and said, "Hey, what's up, boss?" in the Who-Bangin Sports Lounge, and that's just enough motivation right there to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Alex Ramirez showed up week after week and joined us in the chat. That's enough. You know, every time we come on, Paco Healy, Prince of the City, they show up and show love. You know, so that's enough right there just to keep it going, man. And I appreciate y'all for showing up. But back to basketball. Go ahead, Big Ragu.
I was gonna say, let's give Pete a shout out for what he's doing right now with the second half looks on the college basketball. So Pete, keep that fire burning, my man. We appreciate it.
Putting money in our pockets.
Put money in our pockets, and you know your subscriber base is going to keep growing and growing. So there's no question about that. Once the word gets out, which it already has, you know you're going to keep that fire burning. So we're going to send people your way every chance we get.
Yeah, that's what's up. So make sure you follow Peter Loshak, and if you don't follow Peter Loshak's official YouTube page, make sure you follow him right here in the chat so you can get alerted when he goes on with those second half. He's putting money in people's pockets, and you can't be against that. But back to NBA, Wham. Lakers the other night, man, took a tough one right there. Is this a point where the Lakers, you know, I expected them to fire off, but are we starting to get to the point where injuries and, you know, old people like LeBron James is getting rusty and taking a little time off, or just a couple bumps in the road?
I mean, it's their fifth loss of the season, you know what I'm saying? And they lost to, you know, team that they're tied with at going into the game. So it's kind of like one of those things you just chalk it up as a good loss. They're at home. You know, the NBA is a long season. This is the NBA regular season. There's nothing to really be taken too much, you know, into consideration in this game. So, you know, I don't take too likely as a Laker fan. I definitely am kicking myself because whenever you see the Bucks at home under 3, I told my homies, man, I told all my squad, bro, when you see Bucks at home first half under 3, you usually should take that just because it's a good positive EV bet, just long term. So I didn't take it because my heart was all on the Lakers. I'm kind of kicking myself on that shit, but other than that, bro, you know, you just do what you got to do and move on.
Hey, and for Virgo in the chat who's talking about me talking about those Lakers, look here. We got bets on the line right here, and I have to sustain myself and follow these trends if I'm going to make enough money to be able to afford this party I'm supposed to put out for these guys if the Lakers make it to the championship. So I've been actually trailing the Lakers. I did catch the Lakers yesterday. That was one of my second loss. I took the Lakers first quarter yesterday. No, actually, I meant to take them first quarter. I ended up taking them for the first half live, and it didn't cash. But I turned around and went money line on the Rockets last night, plus 190. I wish I could be a little more, like, I'm all over the place, man. I'm an ex DJ. Like, it's hard for me to focus into one thing. You know, I'm used to having a song on, mixing that song, and thinking about the next song that's coming on. So it's difficult for me sometimes to make it to Twitter to post all my plays and stuff. But you know, Wham, no, Big Ragu go, man. I put it in plays like everybody else. If you was right here to sit down and talk to me, I could talk to you about it all day. But sometimes I just don't. It's like some people don't make it to the window. I don't make it to social media to put those picks in. But it's all good, man. I'm not really like a pick guy. I'm more of an insight guy. You know, like to give people insight on the games opposed to always having to lay the picks. But you know, I go on my road like everybody else. But you know, I follow my big bros. I follow my NBA specialist, Wham. And, you know, I also follow this guy right here. Let me bring him in real quick. Check him out.
What it
Oh, look
do?
at him. Look at him
Yo,
with
yo,
the
yo,
cool
yo,
glasses.
yo.
Is that
What's
Creature from the
happening?
Black Lagoon?
How are you,
Check him
buddy?
out.
What's going on, Creature? How you
How
doing?
are you, baby?
Happy holidays.
Same to you, brother. How are you? How's
Just
everybody doing out there?
we doing
We
excellent.
chilling,
In
baby.
case y'all, in case y'all don't know who Dom Rici is, this is Dom Rici right here. You know,
Uh-oh.
with the lighted up show on Monday, Ricci's Ranch. We just getting the ball rolling over there with some great topics, some great insights, some great content. Dom, tell them a little bit more about your show. What you
So
got coming up this week?
we'll just do a little holiday special on Monday night. Have a few surprises. But Monday nights, 9 o'clock, light it up. We've been trying to hit some hot topics. We've been trying to just get some people to come in, talk about different ways of capping, some different strategies and stuff, and things like that. So light it up is been going on pretty good, going strong. 5 weeks running. No one pulled the
Real
plug.
nice.
So we'll be on a 6 week and see what happens. You know what I mean? Wham! You never know when they're gonna pull the plug, but we keep plugging so they do, right?
Listen, as long as we
That's
pay
right.
the electric bill, the plugs the lights will stay on as long as we keep paying the electric bill. So keep up the good work, Dominic.
All right, thank you, brother. I look good in these headphones with this microphone, right? Now all I gotta do is plug in the goddamn thing. Okay.
Been hear you
Yo,
loud and
Dom,
clear all the whole time.
you've been doing
What's
good
that?
with Josh Point oh too, and on the hockey thing, Dom. Tell me a little bit more
On
about
point.
those hockey shows you put on those Saturdays with Josh Point oh.
Yeah, first of all, I love capping with Josh. I love and capping the NHL. It's something that I'm a little bit better at than football, that's for sure. So I've been plugging at it. Oh yeah, we just do. We call it On Point, and me and Josh try to get together. And Saturday's always a big card. Thursday's a big card. Tuesday's a big card usually. So those 3 days are kind of good days. I'm trying to lock down one day. Well, I'll just do it every week. And after the holidays is over, it was tough getting the schedule down lately. But I just love doing it with Josh, and he's a great capper. And together we've been coming up with some pretty good underdogs, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, well, we haven't discussed being locked in on the On Point name. I was totally for your original name of the hockey show, what was Puck You or Puck Off. If we could have some people, Puck You.
No, I it's not no name was locked in. I just started calling it On Point because of Josh. Josh being Josh Point Oh, and that was all.
I want the
But
people.
whatever you guys say.
I want the people in the chat to hit us up in the chat and let you know, what do y'all like, Puck You or
Puck
On
You.
Point?
Puck You was really was kind of a joke, man. But we've come up with a lot. I've come up with a lot of names for different shows. Capper's Corner. We've come up with a bunch of different names. What was that other one we had, DJ? Something about the champion. I forget which one.
We had a bunch of them, man.
Yeah, I have them actually written down. But Puck You was really kind of like a joke, right? But
now let's talk about
YouTube is getting very sensitive lately. I don't know.
I was just gonna say that, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about Wham Talk though. Wham, let the people know what's going on Wednesdays. Usually around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on the West.
Man, we on 1 o'clock through 2
1
o'clock.
There you go.
You can catch us on there every Wednesday. Wham Talk. It's a full NBA card every Wednesday. Only makes sense for me to come out there and try to hit y'all with at least 3 plays a week. So trying to at least throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get in. We're trying to get at least a play out today. And I'm really gun shy, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on Memphis first half that shit didn't cash, but I'm kind of gun shy right now. You know what I mean?
Man. There's no gun shy.
Yeah,
you ain't no gun shy. You're the baby face killer, man. So you just keep doing this thing. Everything works itself out. Don't worry about it.
Hell yeah, man. Never be gun shy. We don't get gun shy, brother.
I know you got to be dropping off Christmas gifts this week because they got some exciting games on Wednesday, Christmas, And you know, you got your Lakers out there. It's real exciting. I think it's time to call in the big guns. Let's get Ski, let's get J Money, let's get them all on the line, because these are the games I preferably like going after NBA after this point in time. It's after All-Star break, but these Christmas games starts getting intense for NBA. So we got a big Wednesday, Wham. We got to have the biggest Wham Talk show on this Wednesday as we can, bro.
Y'all see how
Christmas Day, that's a
hyping
tough
that
one, man.
shit up. It's Christmas Day. It's marquee
Yeah, he's
matchup.
have a triple header on Christmas Day.
This
Yeah.
shit is going down. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've been having this shit premeditated this whole fucking season. I'm ready for Christmas Day. I know what's gonna happen. Just like I knew the Lakers was gonna win last Christmas
And it is.
with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Just like I knew the Lakers was gonna win last Christmas. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I think the Lakers are gonna put that smack down on the Clippers. This is no more of that shit, you know what I mean, that you've been seeing with the Lakers. They lost their last 2 games. You know what I mean? They're definitely going to win their next game, and they're not going to turn back from there. They're going to come in on that game, really prepared, really ready. It's going down that game. I really believe that shit. So, hey, I might just be, like I said, I had that shit premeditated. Y'all can take it for how you want it. Clippers blow them out. I hope that happens, Prince of the City. You could prove me wrong, man. But if that shit happens, boss, better start saving that cash. Lakers about to cash this motherfucking championship ticket.
I don't know. Is there a line out on that game yet, or what do you think the line's gonna fall on that game? That's a pretty important game.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's a line on the game. Let's double check it. Let's double check it. But at this point,
Christmas Day.
It usually you get one of those lines early.
How you gonna pick a line now?
They've been anticipating these games.
I know that. I know.
Yeah, this is a part of the basketball whole schedule right here.
It's been like that forever.
You know, what games end up on Christmas Day mean there's lots in the NBA.
Yeah,
there's not a line for that right now. But at the same time, we talking about a game that's on fucking Wednesday. Probably like 4. Right. It's like 4 NBA games in between that shit sometimes, in between today and Wednesday. So, you know, that shit could definitely. Anything can happen. That's a lot of minutes for these players to be playing, a lot of usage and shit. So it could all go left with this Lakers shit that I'm talking right now. I could probably be, when we go to sleep tonight, wake up and like, you know what, the Clippers gonna whoop their ass, Princess City. We're gonna play that. You know what I mean? There's no line on it right now. Let's not make a decision. But at the end of the day, I can't premeditate it, bro. Lakers won last Christmas. They're gonna win this Christmas.
As a Laker hater myself, though, I must say that the Lakers, Anthony Davis has worked out according to plan. A lot of the things, a lot of the pieces that they put together on this team is actually, out of all the times when they thought they had this piece and that piece, this guy Anthony Davis has really came to LA and put his efforts, you know, where his mouth was. And
I'll tell you this though, boss. This is a guarantee that you'll probably say this as well. This is probably the first year that people are signing up to play for the Lakers. That's probably what it really was. It was the first year that a lot of players really wanted to play with the Lakers. You've seen Avery Bradley wait around. Everybody was waiting around for Kawhi. And players were making moves just specifically because they wanted to go to the Lakers, like Danny Green, like some of these other players. So this is probably the first year you've seen that. And I think that's probably
you know, I think the key to the Laker may be Rondo. You know, that leadership, that role that Rondo hasn't really shown up to carry the team as planned. And if Rondo shows up to be the leadership, to be clutch, because we already know that LeBron can't close the game. So you need a leader like Rondo to kind of facilitate it to close those games. But I just had to say, you know, I'm a realist. I'm a capper. I might hate the Lakers, but you know, I watch the games, and Anthony Davis has earned his check at the Lakers right now.
Right.
Yeah. What were the Lakers without him last year? That's the way you got to measure it up.
Yeah. But
you on anything tonight? You on anything tonight? You got any plays tonight in the NBA?
Yeah, right now I'm just looking at some plays. I kind of want to jump on this
There's a couple
this
late games here to start.
Indiana Purdue Fresno college basketball game. I kind of want to mess around with Indiana Purdue. They play pretty good defense. They've been averaging the last 3 games, the last 5 games. I'm sorry. Are you all right, boss? Man, he got himself on mute. Look like he about to die, man. This looks like you a horror movie almost about to start.
Go ahead, man.
I stabbed your back and shit. They look like you was, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you get my age, Wham, things be going on you have no control over. You just gotta let them happen.
Hey, ain't no thing with it. But going back into this game with the Indiana Purdue game, the Indiana Purdue against Fresno State college basketball. Indiana Purdue been last 5 games. They've been holding people up to 30 points a game. So you know what I mean. I look at this type of game. They probably change the pace. Fresno, this is definitely stepping up in class. You know how that type of games work. You know, it probably is just a mono type of game. Could be just one of those mono type of games rather than it really being a step up in class. I'm possibly leaning there as well. So I'm looking at either taking Portland or this Indiana Purdue. Either one of those is going to be my picks. I might take the Indiana Purdue. So it depends on where I'm going. I'm going to shop around with the books I'm at while we talking and stuff. So
right.
What I can get out of this shit.
Cool. And so tomorrow, man, Saturday, man, we got a big day tomorrow. We got a lot of games going on. We got a couple NFL football games, which I'm happy about. That's for sure. And you guys got some bowl games, right? You guys put out some good picks last night. I heard the show late, but I listened last night about midnight.
Don't bet against the MAC in early bowl games. That's all I got to tell you.
Man, they looking like they going 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like they're eating early. They usually do, though. They'll
really?
Go 4-2. Something like that.
Looked like Buffalo did what they expect. What was expected today, I guess, huh?
Yeah, more or less.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They went into the bowl games 3 times back, 3 years, and they come up empty each time. And this was the magic potion for them because they took a team that was basically their first bowl attempt with a first-year coach also. So, and the funny thing about it, App State, it's another game we talked about, and their coach Scott Satterfield went to coach Louisville, and the coach that just stepped in this year, he's already off to bigger, better things too. So that's another team that's going to be a bowler's coach. But if you think about it, people are asking about that game. If you think about it, realistically, all those kids that are playing in that game, they weren't any of his recruits anyway. They were just working off of Satterfield's work. So now you got so that's why some of the they're asking about motivation for the kids when they show up for these games. A group like that, they said they're probably talking in the locker room and say, "Hey, we've been here and done this before. Remember, fellas, last year? We're back at it again. So we're going to stick together as a unit." So the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to like App State on the side in this game. I took the over. I think it's 48. I like that one. I like the over in the App State game. I think App State can put the game over themselves.
I got 47 on my book, Doc.
Yeah, 40.
So
I know.
You like the over? You said.
Yeah, I like the over in that game.
That's great. Yeah, I have the over. I have 47 at -110. I mean that's the my local. And with them as a 17.5 point favorite.
They're up to 17.5. Yeah. They backed it down. They actually opened at 21, and then immediately it was dropped down. Sure. So,
just by those guys that play the numbers, they immediately right?
You got to, with those type of games, you got to look at the trail of the numbers. So in other words, let's say the game opened at 21 and it was immediately bet down sharply to that number. In other words, it wasn't a falling number like over due time. It was like sharp. It was like a bang.
Right, it was a bang. Yeah,
right.
A syndicate. So now, right. I got you.
That's all it was. So
yeah, I hear you. Hey, I'm sorry, Doc.
No, you're good.
I just realized that tomorrow is besides having a lot of games, we got one of our own having a 35th birthday. That is the man formerly known as Fat Fist MMA, now known as Boston Nick MMA, our buddy Nicky, will be 35 tomorrow. Happy birthday, brother.
Wait. While we giving birthday shout outs, you know we gotta give a birthday shout out to Melissa. Melissa, happy birthday from me, DJ Big Boss, to you, and we love you over here on the Who-Bangin Sports. Happy birthday to you
Happy
as well.
birthday, Melissa.
Yeah, I will tell her.
Birthday,
That was
Happy birthday, Nickel.
Yeah.
Where is Nickel
Hey,
tonight? Is he in the
It's
chat?
okay when your girlfriend has
35.
a birthday 3 days before Christmas, right? It's just beautiful.
Yeah,
You want to laugh?
you get the double up.
You want to laugh? My ex-wife's her birthday was today, so I was with one 18 years, one 10 years. Both of them are fucking day.
Hey, you
never
understand your
lane.
lane.
Take it
But
easy,
everybody
Dom.
can have a little run with that one.
Hey, all we can say about that is you're a man that knows what you want.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know
Crazy
what you
bitches.
want.
Anyhow, and that's another story.
Fatal attraction,
Hey,
Dom.
but while we still right here on college football, let me throw in my couple of plays I got for Saturday. So I got 3 picks for Saturday. I'm definitely liking Boise State plus the 3 points. I'm definitely liking San Diego State minus 3.5, and I'm also liking the over in the Florida Atlantic SMU game. So those are my 3 picks in college football. I thank y'all for tuning in to the Boston the Sauce each week, and also tuning in to the Who-Bangin Sports now and Light It Up and Wham Talk. So I appreciate y'all for that, and we dropping a little picks right there.
That's San Diego State. I have it at minus 3, actually, minus 115.
Woo,
so you like San Diego State?
I gotta go jump on it at 3. I didn't like it at 3.5 so much.
Okay,
but,
I don't blame you.
I'll jump
I'm
over
seeing 3 now. You know,
look
Central
at that, Big Ragu. I don't even gotta buy it now.
Yeah, Central Michigan gets a little love. You know, that's a type of team that it seems like, it's a dog. Some, people like to play that team. That team last year, won a couple games like that, and I'm not surprised that people bet on it. But that's a great look then. DJ, San Diego State minus 3. I'm going to take it myself. And the other game you said Boise, yeah, I have it at plus 3, minus 105. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, while we right here, man, we halfway through this show right here. I got to give a shout out to our sponsors. If you're moving anywhere out of state, definitely tune in to us. Look at the All Pro Moving Group. We have a great offer from Who-Bangin Sports. We have a code Nick Pro 1 to get you $500 off your next move. We're gonna go to the commercial. All Pro Moving Group.
Hey, it's Dom Rici here. And for someone who's been in the moving business for over 35 years, I know how stressful it can be. You call All Pro Moving Group, the interstate moving specialist. They're fully licensed and insured, and they can help you out with every facet of your moving. Their number is 817-893-2233, and they gave us a special code for the Who-Bangin Sports Talk customers, and that's All Pro Nick 1 for $500 off any move. That's right.
That's right.
All Pro Nick 1. That is what it is.
All Pro Nick 1. Y'all heard it here first.
I like that little music in the background. That's like some old school, reminds me of like the old rap videos on MTV back in the day. With Snoop and and Gin and Juice and all that.
I like that.
Even this old white guy knows a little bit about that. You see that?
I'm on both of those now. I'm on Portland minus 3.5. And I'm on INDPU plus 15.5. I'm on both of those. I like Portland. They won the last 5 meetings with this team as far as Orlando, as far as historical stats, and then they just been playing better up. Later on they at home 3.5. They're at home. They're getting at 3. So let's get this money.
Hey, and we about to move on over into some NFL. That is, we got some games of the week this week. I want each one of y'all to give us your favorite games of the week. We got some nice matchups going on.
We got some games tomorrow. I love that, DJ. Saturday football. That's loving that.
Yep. But we got our guy McGhoster in backstage right now. We're gonna bring Gogi in.
Wow.
Last time he was here, he picked out some picks with us. We hit that pick, and he's a pretty good NFL.
What happened, DJ? I'll bring him in there. DJ,
make room for Gogi. Don't worry about it.
Go. That's it. There you go. DJ out. We bring you in there. How you doing, Mr. Gangster?
What's going on, fellas? How we doing
How are
tonight?
you, brother, man? Good to see you.
Man.
Good. Am I lagging? Am I good here? We all good?
Yeah. No, yeah, you're all good,
man.
It's been a while.
I swiped myself right out the stream.
Yeah,
Gogi.
man. Yeah,
How you
I
been,
think he had
Gogi?
something to do with it.
Yo.
I think Goji had something to do with it, I think. Some hanky-panky from up north. You get a little,
there we go.
You guys know, it's good to see you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and
absolutely, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure to see you, my guy.
Definitely, bro.
Good seeing you guys again.
Yeah, man.
Did you take any NHL games tonight, Gogi?
I nailed the Florida game, but I thought it'd be a little more of a lower scoring game.
Yeah.
I should have stayed off. It was 6 and it went down to 5.5. So
yeah,
I bid on the 5.5 plus money, but I got the Florida on the money line. So I'm also looking at the under here in Pittsburgh and Edmonton. I got 6. There's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I had the under Ranger game and lost it.
Yeah, the Ranger game. That's tough. Both of those teams are scoring right now. Like the Rangers, the Zibanejad and what's his name there? They got from Columbus. It's slipping my mind right now, but they got a lot of fire.
No, I hear what you're saying, though. I hear you.
It'd be tough for me to bet unders on the Ranger games, but
they're pretty good with them. They've been cracking off a bunch of unders, though, man. Last week they cracked off a bunch. Lundqvist hold a couple teams down to 3 goals, and but they've been playing pretty decent. The Rangers, they've been, they're up and down. I don't expect them to do much, but they're a young team, and they've definitely been gelling. I've been liking what I've been seeing.
I wouldn't be surprised if they might slip in the 7th or 8th playoff spot. To be honest,
you never know. We still got a long season ahead of us.
Yeah.
How are the Rangers doing compared to last year? Because I know last year they were talking about how young and dangerous they were for goal scoring. Have they kind of increased or kind of went the other way this year? Yeah,
well, they got a bunch of younger guys too. Ryan Strome, he scored a goal. Yeah. The forwards too. They brought in I don't know why I can't think of his name. The guy.
I think they got a little bit more potential this year, Doc. They seem to be buying into the coach's way of of doing things, and I think they're heading in the right direction.
They have a couple too. I can't remember the other guys. Zibanejad, and there's another core guy they have, and these young guys are just really playing around. It's kind of like it's almost like horse racing there, Ragu. When they all just kind of the peak. This is like it's not the peak for the Rangers, but they're moving in the right direction. That's why I think they can make the playoff. Gorgiev, he's not a bad goalie either. He's a young guy that and it's like
he's stepped up. He stepped up, and I think he has Lundqvist looking over his shoulder a little bit. Because that's for sure. But anyhow. So we were just talking about football tomorrow. We were just getting into football tomorrow.
I'm going to put my plays in the chat here for football tomorrow.
You have anything locked in yet, Goji, or you leaning on anything?
For NFL, to be honest, I haven't looked too much at it there, guys. I'm pretty strictly hockey. I even do American hockey. But I know the Bills. Nice. A lot of people have been talking about the point spread with the Bills here and the Patriots. I know getting the money, getting the plus points with the Bills is a try. Is it still 6.5, 7? What's that number at?
The Bills 6.5 plus 105. I got.
Yeah.
Everybody's jumping on the Bills, and it's starting to get me a little nervous about that. I was going to take them, and then I didn't. I laid off so far.
Yeah,
I like the Texans a lot tomorrow. I know Doc does too.
I love the Texans. Here's the thing on the Texans. Jameis Winston's missing his 2 top receivers. Godwin went down, and what's the other kid's name? He's down also.
Evans is out.
Yeah. Oh, Evans. Yeah, Evans was down. Right, Evans is gone too. Evans was gone last week prior to that game. But they're going to be a little bit of trouble. I think Houston. The thing that bothers me about Houston, it's bothered me a long time with this team, is when they play tough teams. They'll play the Patriots and the Ravens, teams like that. They'll play a lot different type of football. When they play these weaker teams, they seem to step down in class a little bit and make things really interesting where they should be in a the line, if you look at the numbers, 3. What do you think about the total in this game, guys? That was my question.
Yeah, 37. That's a tough one. I don't think the weather's going to be any kind of an issue, but the Bills have been holding teams down, man. They've been just holding teams down, and the Patriots defense has been holding teams down also.
Yeah.
I was almost leaning like the first half under because I feel like they're going to come out and just, it's going to be that kind of game. But when you see a first half under at 18.5, that's just tough to take.
Yeah.
God,
That's just tough. But yeah, it's, I guess, take a shot with the under 37 for the game is maybe a look.
The way I see it right here, I see now Buffalo is 3-11 to the under, and New England is 5-9 to the under for the season. This could be one of two things. It could be a dead under, or it could be a contrarian play.
Yeah.
Like these two teams know too much about each other. They're too similar in style, but everything points to the under. I mean, total yardage on defense between both of them is less than 600 yards. So that's like amazing. But these two teams meet at this point, and what do they do right here? But I would kind of lean under, but it's tough taking the 37 in NFL unless it's snowing. And we seen last week sometimes the snow they throw pretty good in the snow. I would give more to the rain than the snow because the ball gets tossed around good in the snow. So I don't know. The over might be a nice shot. If you tease that down any more than it's already at, you got a nice shot at the over.
Yeah, I got you. I
didn't realize this, guys, but I got 5 plays tomorrow. Five plays out of my 6 plays in my pick 6 contest, which you guys know I'm having moderate success.
Number 26. Number 26. Give it up for Big Ragu.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day, and I'm going to put the plays in the chat right now. So I just clicked them in. So if you're interested in what my plays are, there they are for tomorrow.
That's good.
Hey, I think y'all better recognize that right here on the Who-Bangin Sports channel, you got the number 26 in the SBR Pick 6 Challenge, and I'm like number 190 something. I'm it's over
200 somewhere.
It's well over 2,000 people in that group right here. So you are rocking with the best, and it's been documented. So take it away, Big Ragu.
Well, listen, there's not much separating you and I. There's only like maybe a game and a half, 2 games, whatever the hell it is. But I'm just saying on the unit side, like Jimmy said, if the Raiders would have won last week, I would have been close to 6th place, but the bastards, they choked it out. So it is what it is. We keep moving on. We just keep plugging. So I'm happy. I'm in the zone right now. I would say in college football, I'm doing pretty well in college. And then the funny thing was last week, all the looks were NFL because they were kind of picking on us for being college guys, and they were saying, the rumor in the back of the room is, you guys are not that good in the NFL. So guess what? We showed them. We showed them.
I mean, I'm terrible in that contest. I always am. Thank God my bets aren't as bad as my contest is. But even last week, I went 4-2 in the contest, and for me, that's good because I've had a lot of. I don't bet the games that I put in the contest. I don't really pay that much attention to it, but thank God because that contest, I'm not doing well at all.
Hey, I got a question for all you guys, man, and I got a little something to do. I got to shake out of here a little early, but I got a question for all you guys. Now, there's a lot of big games this week. If you go down the line in this week's schedule, Rams and 49ers, that's even a big game for the 49ers. Buffalo and New England, that's a great matchup right there. Even this feisty Houston and Tampa Bay, I mean, the game doesn't mean much, but these teams will slug it out on the field. Yeah. And then what else we got? We got
the Saints and the Titans is a huge game. The Saints are on a short week. The Titans need this game. I went against them last week. I've been on them the 2 weeks before that. I like them tomorrow. I like them on Sunday plus 2.5 points. I think they're going to beat the Saints, and I'll probably sprinkle, as Doc says, a little bit on the money line.
I like it. And then, we got Dallas and Philadelphia, too. That game means a lot to both of those teams.
Well, we know. You know what the motto is, right? What's the motto that Prince in the City taught us, right?
Fade Philly. Fade Philly.
Fade those Eagles.
Fade the Eagles.
That's it. Yeah, that's a bad division. I feel bad for whoever wins that, but
yeah,
I feel bad for Philly fans in general, bro. Even for the Sixers and shit, man. I feel bad.
Yeah, they don't like us up north, that's for sure.
The Philly,
that's for sure.
Philly, the baseball team, all that shit, man. Yeah. Flyers, all that shit. I feel bad.
Oh, Flyers! Oh God, don't get me started.
Yeah. Hey, listen, before we
wait. It's
Rob.
two more games. It's two more games though.
I know, but I want. Okay, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
We got Kansas City, Chicago, and Green Bay, Minnesota. So I want to know from each of y'all, what's your favorite game for the weekend?
So I'll just talk about the most spicy game. I'll just go right into it. We all know how the fuck it is for Kirk Cousins is on Monday Night Football. His record is like probably one of the worst I ever seen in my life. This shit is fucking terrible. So if you're thinking about going against, Minnesota, and let's go into this. I think I talked about it last week. I talked to I've been talking to my coworkers. They regular Joes. They don't know too much about gambling and shit. But I asked them like, hey, who you like? Who you like in this game? You tried to make up a line and they say, hey, I like Minnesota +7. I said, hell yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do like that shit +7. Shit -5.5. How you feel now? Start to hesitate this shit. That's a good chance to let me know that that's probably where the public is gonna be thinking, man. They probably not gonna touch that line, so you're probably gonna see a lot of Green Bay money. If you like Minnesota, wait around. Especially everybody losing money during the Sunday, during the Saturday, they're trying to catch up, they're trying to chase, all these recreational gamblers. So wait around, be sharp. Probably gonna get some money on Green Bay, get a low price on Green Bay later on. Probably get a low price on.
Is this the last Monday Night Football game too?
I think we got one more week. We got one more week.
One more week. I'm not sure what Monday night, if it ends early or not.
There you go. Last game too.
Yeah, that's the last Monday night though. Yeah, that's the last Monday night.
Yeah, Doc, you got a favorite? You got a best bet?
I just put them in the chat.
All right.
I got 4 I like.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, me too. I don't have a best bet, but I have I like a bunch of games. Yeah. I'm saying I'm like you. I like a bunch of games. I don't have a real best bet. I just like a few games.
I like the Texans, even though they shit all over me every time I play them.
Yeah,
they should cover this game. They should get 3 points better than Tampa.
I made a lot of money on them last week. I hit them with the points in the money line, so I'm going back with them. Because of the 5.5 points. To tell you the truth, I've been listening about Kirk Cousins all year, and I've been making money on the Vikings all season. But the 5.5 points I don't like. But I don't, I don't go by that whole, Monday night thing. To me, that's a coincidence. It's not they've been playing so much better. Cousins has been playing very good. I think that team is better than the Packers. I don't know how the Packers are 11-3, honestly, and I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota beat them. But 5.5 points, I could never take as a responsible gambler, right? But I do, and honestly, I like the Redskins because Daniel Jones was confirmed, and I kind of like the Redskins for that reason.
Or they put Daniel Jones in, so I got to.
And I kind of like them for that reason. I think just think the Redskins are going to beat them. And then the other game I like is the Titans. The Cowboys. So a few games. I like.
I love the Broncos to take out Detroit at home.
Yeah. Oh, I just put on the hat.
What I was gonna ask is since we got Goji on with us. I know tomorrow's a big NHL card. Yeah. And I know he has to be having some leans for tomorrow.
And I'm talking about that Broncos. He got the hat for a reason. Hat for a reason.
I don't know that's -7's quite like that's a lot for Denver. Like if they win a game, it hasn't been by a lot. Every game they do win goes under 2. I don't know. I expect them to win, but I was hoping to see like a 4.5 or something. But -7 is a bit. But I think we are. I'd money line parlay Denver. I think that's a
probably.
I put a teaser in. I have the Broncos -1 and the Chiefs -0.5.
I like that.
My one teaser of the week.
Yeah.
But I'd love to know about your NHL card tomorrow because I know that's what you do. That's what you're doing now. You're doing your own thing. So talk to us.
Shout out to Pick City. There, where am I over here? Pick City, there, guys. That's where I'm at there. I got all my picks available. I got my Twitter handle and my name there, so you can find me at Ego47. But one game, though, AHL hockey going off at 10 o'clock. I like the San Diego Gulls over the San Jose Earthquake. San Jose called up a bunch of their players to the the Sharks, one of their top players. And this is just a nice spot. I took the puck line. I also took regulation, so should be available there. Nice. Looking at the hockey though tomorrow, I haven't capped like the whole thing, but I have it written out here. Quick looks.
Take a couple leads.
Islanders playing the Ducks. The Ducks.
Yeah, that's an interesting game right there.
And the Islanders came off that nice win against Boston. I can maybe see a sleeper. I can see them putting in the hammer down on Anaheim, like not letting them score more than 2 goals. Maybe an under there. 5.5. I imagine that's what it's going to be.
I got 5, but it might be the New York line, but I got 5, unfortunately. Yeah. And the Islanders minus 170. That's just brutal.
Yeah, these lines are pretty sure. Let's see quick. Minnesota, they're scoring a lot of goals. Winnipeg, they've seen each other a lot. It's at 2:00.
Minnesota been playing pretty good at home. I mean, I took them on the road the other night. I had them at a plus 145, which was a good win.
Minnesota's live too. They got back Dubnyk since his the issues with his wife, so they really rallied. They scored 7 goals against Arizona, which is unheard of. So Minnesota's probably going to be pretty live. Winnipeg's not looking the greatest right now. They lost to Carolina last time out. So
Lightning Caps.
The Lightning, no, that's going to be Tampa Bay's. They just came off a loss to Dallas. Washington's going on a back-to-back. Holtby's going to go, so they're going to be at home. It could be a tighter game. Tampa Bay's played to a lot of unders.
They got the Lightning listed as a minus 115 as of the visitor, and the Caps at home minus 105. That was a little strange. Is that strange?
Yeah. I would have made that like 130 for the Caps.
Yeah, I don't know why it's minus 105. That's something that, as Jimmy would say, would give me pause.
They're home dogs. They're home dogs now.
Yeah, home dogs, and it's going to be their number 1 goalie too. Samsonov went their second goalie tonight. So, I don't see what Tampa Bay is going to be pissed off, but just because they're pissed off doesn't mean they're going to win. So McElhinney, because Vasilevsky's been going. It's like his 6th game in a row if he goes 6th or 7th game in a row, and he hasn't looked right. So McElhinney might even go tomorrow, and that if he goes, the line will move a lot. So, Washington could be live tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good man.
There. Hey, we appreciate you. Man. We appreciate you for coming hanging out with us. All the way from Canada.
Hey man, it's minus like 23 outside. I kid you not.
I was going to ask you about that too. How was it? How's the weather up? My dad's coming up to Canada next week, so he's going up to Toronto.
You know what? It's supposed to go back to like 0, so that's good. I think that's 32 Fahrenheit, but it's got to be like I can't.
Yeah, right. I was just tell me about Fahrenheit, man.
My sliding door, it's frozen. It's literally freezes because the condensation and the cold. It's crazy, guys.
It's 26 Fahrenheit where I am, baby. So
so does that mean no Burger Rev, Ghoster?
Oh no, we're still hitting up Burger Rev. We just got a Popeyes though in Belleville, so look out.
What? Y'all got a Popeyes?
There you go.
I got a Popeyes.
They're killing people in the United States for them Popeye sandwiches.
It's crazy inside ours, man. You gotta like get your receipt and just like hide and wait for your fucking meal. Our drive-thru doesn't work, so it's crazy inside.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Hey man, but
building in that motherfucker.
I got to roll out of here a little bit earlier today. We few minutes off, but thanks for joining us, man. Make sure y'all follow our guy Gokster, man. He does a live NHL thing nowadays. Tell him what time you're on YouTube with your live thing. Hey, and make sure you add a link to us in your description, and we'll also add one.
And we got to definitely get together, Goji, and do something, man.
Definitely. Hey, man, I was talking to Al, possibly Al jumping on tomorrow if everything's all go right. But yeah, Dom, if you want to jump on there, buddy, next week on a Saturday or something, we can do that. But I go live 2:00 there, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. And I break down AHL and NHL. I give a pretty much a play in everything. Like I have some client plays, but if you really listen into what I say, you kind of get a grip of what I'm going with. But guys, that's where you can find me. And thanks, boss, for having me on.
Hey, you'll definitely retweet your stuff on Twitter too, Go. So don't worry
anytime, brother.
And it's right back to you guys. I'll be retweeting the same thing. And thanks for having me on, boys.
All right, man.
All right,
absolutely,
bro.
Man. Hey, so we brought it to you right here on the Who-Bangin Sports Live Lounge. Once again, Monday we got Dom Rici, Light It Up. Wednesday we got Wham Talk on the Wednesdays, and Thursday we got the Boss and the Sauce. And once again, Fridays, Who-Bangin Sports Lounge Live. this has been a great one, fellas. I had a good time today, man. My drink is nice and copacetic, and I got a couple things to do with the fam right now, but I'm gonna be heading out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Till next week, brothers.
All right, later,
Portland.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Indiana, Purdue. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Cash them tickets, and we'll see you at the window.
All right. Good morning, bookie bashes.